gentlemen, which means that's the final table of the 20K guarantee. Oh, unlimited re-entry, $365 buy-in, no limit hold'em tournament here at Texas Card House, Dallas. We started with 139 entrants and we're down to the final 9. My name's Ben Kirby and I'm alone and unafraid tonight in the booth, along with our super producers back here with me. He's going to check his option, 4-way to a flop. This doesn't happen very often at these final tables because stacks are so shallow oftentimes. But we are going to see a flop. It looks like they're, yeah, 2 8s and a 7. Okay, my bad. So Jason C's got an open-ended. Eric V bets like 65K. That's looks like a call. So he does call it. Heads up 230K. This is one of these guys' tournament lives right here. Queen, like I said, Queen of Spades. Now this is a very uncomfortable position for Jason C to be in. He's only got 225K. He might choose to rip it and represent something. If he calls, so he's going to check. And Eric V is going to check back. So Jason C with a 6 on the end. He does not feel super comfy about his position. He does river a pair, which gives him a little showdown value, which he's going to try to hopefully get the showdown with the ace-kings and ace-jack suited of the world, and they're going to check it through, and Eric V is going to see the good news. Dave asking for a count. Looks like he's going to call only 50K or more. You got to call that. And Todd's tournament life at stake. Pocket queens versus the ace-8 suited. 70-30. Trying to fade an ace for some hearts. How about an ace in the door, though? Yikes. Aces and 8s. I can't.
Crowd's getting their money's worth.
Jack on the turn. The suspense. So the graphics on the bottom right are incorrect. The board is Jack and then a king of diamonds, it looks like. So Todd's going to be eliminated in 9th place for $1,134, and everybody ladders up. Mad Scientist all in with the KJ. Travis H calls with the KJ suited. Free rolling Mad Scientist. I cannot see here. King Jack versus 9s. Is that what's happening? That's what it looks like. King 7-7. What's happening? What is happening here? Kings and Jacks. Kings and Jacks versus 9s is what it looked like. Mad Scientist just got a full, almost a full double up and eliminates Eric V, it looks like, in 8th place for $1,430. Congrats. Sometimes it just takes a minute to get everything squared away. This is quite a sweat, though, when your tournament life is on the line, facing 4 outs. Headed to a turn card, deuce of spades, the complete break for the queen 10. He's dead to 1 of 4 jacks. 3 of spades on the river is not going to do it. Eric V is going to be eliminated in 7th place for $1,800. Tejas winning a big one. He really needed that. $500,000 almost in his stack. Everybody's guaranteed $2,220, and then there were 6. We're at 69 likes. Hit that like button for me if you're enjoying the final table stream. 6 away from $11,000 payday. Hit that like button if you'd like to win 11,000 bucks. I know I would. Squiro says the TCH stream gets me through some days. Me too. Travis H raising it to 100 with King Queen on the button. Tejas with a tempting King 10 suited in the small blind. Justin S staring him down, it looks like. Folds the King 10. Dustin S with the fake aces, pocket 4s. He might choose to jam Maybe he has all the options in front of him. I don't think he's folding. Gonna go the more conservative route, just call, defend, hope to hit a set against Travis H. Got a coin flip. 10-5-4. God, feels good to be running good on a final table. So Dustin S flops bottom set. Travis H has got 2 overs and backdoor clubs. It feels like this is a pretty safe flop, although this board hits Dustin S more often, defending. But he's got to put another bet out there, it looks like. And Dustin's smart and is aware of the situation. He'll probably just call. Milk a little more out of Travis H. You know, he's not scared of too many cards on the turn, except maybe like, I don't know, a 6 of clubs. So now he turns a full house. Dustin S. Can't believe his eyes. Has to check back. Oftentimes, looking back at the cards is an indication that you're checking to see if you have a suit. But right now, he was checking to see if he actually runs this good. Travis H trying to determine, can he get a bluff through with this card? He's going to slow down, deuce on the river. If you're Dustin. Oh, checks. This pot, that would put me to 760. Big checks behind. Dustin S says, I got a boat, bro. You know, you hate to see it go check there when you have a full house, but I get his intent. I mean, trying to bust somebody. Maybe more aggressive players would just ship that river. Since Travis H, Queen Jack of diamonds in the cutoff. I think you probably just ship it here. But he's just going to make it 80. What do I know? Going to min click it. Dustin S, King 9 suited. He's got a million of chips behind. And he's going to call with the King 9 suited. And Mad Scientist is also going to defend. 3-handed, 280K in the middle. 8, deuce, 6, 2 diamonds. So 2 overs and diamond draw for Travis H. Middle pair, backdoor diamonds for Mad Scientist. Pretty nice flop. Got Queen Jack of diamonds. Can't ask for much better. And he's going to say, all you can eat, baby. 260,000. Dustin's got to fold. Mad Scientist might get curious. Travis H is doing this with all the, you know, king queens, ace kings, ace queens that miss. And you've outflopped all those hands, and Mad Scientist does decide to call. It's actually a flip now. That's what the board, or what the stats are saying. That makes sense. 2 overs and a draw versus a pair. 800K in the middle. Jack on the turn. Travis H binks the Jack on the turn and fades all of Mad Scientist's outs, and Travis H gets a full double for 800,000 total chips. You want to root for everybody to get eliminated, because each person that gets eliminated is more money in your pocket. Speaking of, all these players are guaranteed $2,220, and the next elimination will make everyone else guaranteed $2,720. Aaron R likes to see the jiggities under the gun. Pocket jacks, he's got 700K behind.
I'd roll low, I'd work at 90.
Folds the ace-8. Dustin S with the 7-deuce suited on the button. Sees that Aaron R opened under the gun. He hasn't played too many hands this final table. And so these players are going to play a little tighter against him. Although Dave, ace-queen of hearts. That's so good it makes your voice crack. Ace-queen of hearts in the big blind. He's probably just jam. Or maybe that's suicide. I don't know. Maybe just 3-bet. Which he does. 265. Aaron R now probably will jam. He's all in. Dave's going to call, and we're going to be flipping for Aaron Rodgers' long-lost doppelganger's tournament life. So far, Dave's been running pretty hot. Pocket jacks versus ace-queen suited. Classic flip, 1.3 million chip pot. Let's go. Whoever wins this pot will definitely be the chip leader for the time being. What would you rather hear, the ace-queen suited or the jiggities? Let me know in the chat. Ten deuce 4 safe flop for the jacks. Dave's dead to an ace or a queen, and he'll be crippled. Queen on the turn, and Aaron R is now dead to 2 jacks. Jack on the river. He hits a 2-outer on the river for his tournament life, bro, and he eliminates Dave. Wow. So Dave turns a miracle, and Aaron R Rivers, seems like a commercial. Tejas 6-5 off under the gun.
Man, we drill them. Cracking turnkey. No, I'm in Hearn, in College Station.
Dustin S doing his own commercial. Queen 4 off in the hijack. He's got almost $1 million in chips. Always the river. That is such a brutal river when you have the ace-queen. Oh, and Aaron, Mad Scientist is all in with the ace-king off, and Aaron R with newfound chips is going to call with the king-queen in the small blind. He says, I'm running so good, bro. Oh, that was less. That was way less. My bad. So, he was all in for 260, and Aaron R is going to call 240. That's a little more reasonable than calling 700 with the king-queen.
Change the action.
So Mad Scientist tournament life is now on the line. King 10 deuce. Aaron R is dead to 2 queens. And a jack now. A queen or a jack would eliminate the Mad Scientist. Can he get you another jack? He cannot. Mad Scientist is going to get a full double for 600,000. He's doubled up a couple times for his tournament life. So Aaron Rodgers with a big asterisk raises to 90K, 6-5 suited in the cutoff. Dustin S has got king 9 of diamonds in the big blind. Jesse Duncan says, killing it at the Harley shop. Let me get on one of those Harleys. Queen 3-9-2 clubs. So middle pair for Dustin S. 6 high for Aaron R. I'm not repeating that. Savage chart, what up, what up? Aaron R continues. I mean, from this angle, it does look like him. Facial hair and all. And he's, you know, trying to sell it with his Green Bay attire. That would be hilarious, though, if Aaron Rodgers, who's worth, I don't know, probably, you think he's worth $100 million, is playing a $300 buy-in tournament in Dallas. Deuce on the turn, inside straight draw for Aaron R. It's going to check through to the river. Jack on the river. Dustin S. still good. Aaron R's got to bet out here if he wants to win it. So Aaron R bets 250, and Dustin S. is really thinking about it. You know, what checks the turn that now bets the river? Jack 10 only. He bet 90 on the flop and didn't continue betting on the turn. He beats a lot. I think he's going to suss this one out. And he does call, bro. Nice call by Dustin S. Nice call by Dustin S. He's going to win with King 9, and he doesn't have to show it. The price of poker just went up once again. And now, you know, Tejas has got, what, 11 big blinds. Dustin S., another playable hand. Ace-Jack off in the cutoff. A different situation than the Ace-4 suited. No, you can't have a post-flop starting hand, Jedi Master Ted. Words are hards. Red Scientist says 5. 525 all in, and Aaron R with the 2 red pointy boys. Trying to contain his excitement.
Third time to charm.
Aaron R is also all in for $1 million. And this is going to make Dustin S.'s decision very easy as Travis H. quickly folds. Quickly fold. Oh, juked. Quickly folds, and he's going to see aces versus 8s, and he is happy with himself folding the ace-jack. I guess most people would fold there versus a shove and a reshove. But the Mad Scientist's tournament life at stake against the aces of Aaron R. It's only fitting that he has the AAs for the Aaron. Headed to a flop, 1.3 million in the middle. 10 deuce deuce. Safe flop for the aces. Mad Scientist dead to 1 of 2 8s. Queen on the turn, still dead to 1 of 2 8s. Otherwise, he'll be eliminated in 5th place. And 8! 8 on the river, so Aaron gets a taste of his own medicine, getting 2 outed on the river. 8's full of deuces for 1.3 million chips. Literally a second 2-outer on this final table. What a sicko run out. Oh, so gross. I mean, Aaron V did that to Dave earlier with the jacks, and then it happened for Mad Scientist, and he just can't believe his good fortune. He cannot believe that he was gone from being eliminated to now being the chip leader. What was that juke? It looked like he was at the shove with King 10 in the cutoff. Yeah, the chat's catching up now. Dear Lord, these rivers. What is going on, river? You know, you shouldn't laugh, but you kind of have to. Aaron R is going to shove with pocket 6s on the button after Mad Scientist raises in the cutoff to 120. Thinking about whether or not to call. If he calls and wins, everybody's going to ladder up to $3,600. He is going to call. King 10 versus 6s, and this is kind of how tournament poker feels, like the momentum shifts. So 1.1 million in this pot. Aaron R's tournament life at stake now. 6s versus King 10. 6 on the flop, so hits middle set. It's never easy in tournament poker. He says it feels better. Ace on the turn. Now Mad Scientist needs a jack. 4 on the river, and so let's see. Aaron R is going to double up through Mad Scientist. 1.1 million chip pot. He's back in it after getting just absolutely coolered. 8s versus aces, and he's back in it, bro. Like, this is tournament poker. This is why you do not give up. 11,000 up top. It's Travis H. Goes all in for 985. Can Tejas find a call with the ace-7? If he does, they'll basically be flipping. He does call. Wow. He's going to be very grateful for the position he's in. He could be way behind. He's actually almost flipping. Pocket 6s versus ace-7 for Tejas' tournament life. Headed to a flop, 1.2 million. Ace in the door. Tejas outflops Travis. Dead to 1 of 2 6s. We've seen it happen twice tonight already. Can he hit 1 of 2 cards on the river for his tournament? 8 on the river, aces and 8s with a queen for for Tejas. Travis H is all but crippled. Tejas now improves to 1.2 million. But you know, you've already seen Aaron get crippled and then get back at it. Getting close. He's back at it again with the jiggities. It worked for him last time with the 2-outer. He makes it 125 in the cutoff. Tejas has got king-queen suited in the small blind.
Give me the tube and I'll just lay on the tube in the pool.
I don't think he's going to shove in the small blind. He's got these newfound chips that he really wants to keep. Let's get this squeeze opportunity for Dustin S, but Aaron R isn't going anywhere. Dustin S. Lower variance route, just going to call. It's priced in, 425 in the middle. Nice pot brewing. Aaron R is probably going to shove most flops that aren't queen high. So Tejas and Dustin S both outflop Aaron R. Tejas with the absolute best of it. Against 2 other players on a queen high board with pocket jacks, what do? You bet, quarter pot and just hope you take it down? That's what he's going to do. Tejas is just going to check, rip it. Which puts Dustin S in a predicament. He's got top pair, pretty good kicker, but it's definitely vulnerable. Quick fold. I don't know what the right play is here, because you don't want to call and then have Dustin S squeeze, and maybe you just, you hate to just call there with king-queen suited and have Dustin pump it up there and you'd be in a really awkward spot with a guy that's got your same chip stack size out of position. And Aaron R is going to call it. So pretty huge pot brewing. Whoever wins this is going to be the chip leader. Aaron R's tournament life at stake, headed to a turn. 5 of diamonds in the turn, no good. 1 of 2, or no, 1 jack remaining in the deck. 9 on the river, and Aaron R is going to be eliminated in 5th place for $2,720. Back to Green Bay. Tejas has had quite a change of events. He's got 2.1 million on the button. Maybe Green Bay. Okay. Good point. Tejas opens the button to what, 110. Dustin S right away. He's got pocket 9s in the small blind against a guy that's running pretty hot right now. But Dustin S has the stack to really put the hurt on him. Just gonna call. Mad Scientist with the jack 10 in the big blind. He's just gonna call. Three-handed, 320 in the middle. 3 playable hands. King, Queen, 5, open-ended straight draw for Mad Scientist. Second pair for Tejas, and Dustin S with the worst of it. Tejas continues betting 150 from the button. Dustin S probably can get away. I mean, third pair on a pretty wet board. But Mad Scientist, I don't know if he can fold with an open-ended. He's going to check shove the open-ended straight draw and puts Tejas in kind of a uncomfortable position. Tejas counts out. Calling chips, and he is, wow, dude, what a call. Second pair for Tejas against Mad Scientist, who just has an open-ended straight draw, 35% dog. And Tejas is potentially going to eliminate another player and add a ton of chips to his already massive chip stack. 3 on the turn, dead to an ace or a 9 for Mad Scientist. 3 on the river, and he eliminates Mad Scientist. Dude, what a call. Middle pair of Queen Jack. And Tejas now has got a 3 million chip stack, 3 million chip stack of the 4.17 million chips in play. This dude is crushing the game right now. Weird. Tejas doing a little housekeeping. His chip castle there. And he's all in. Dustin looking straight at the camera. Not enjoying his position. He knows it's a pretty good hand, 3-handed. But to call for his entire tournament life versus a guy that's running super hot. The difference between third and second is about $3,000. Dustin's going to fold it. Yeah, he's got 225 behind. He's got 7-3 suited on the button. It's either this one or the next one. He's going to have to choose to go with. He's going to choose the next one. Tejas with King Deuce, 3.1 million behind in the small blind. Umid Abbas in the chat, all in. What's up, Umid? King Deuce versus King 5. Dustin S. I think it would behoove you to fold. Oh, my bad. I thought he raised. So blind versus blind. They're going to play probably pretty passively until they can see Travis get in the blinds. It's just like, it's inevitable. You know, when you have facing a short stack and a $3,000 pay bump, you just really don't want to get overly involved with a guy that can eliminate you. And you're almost guaranteed a $3,000 pay bump. Dustin S with the bet juke. Actually turns the best of it. And he still had the best of it, but turns a pair. Tejas is gonna bet small, 75. Kind of an annoying bet to Dustin. It's like, why are you betting a quick call from Dustin? He's like, well, it's too cheap and I've got a pair. Deuce. So Tejas just donated to Dustin. He didn't want to do that. Three-handed. This might be Travis's hand. He's got 60 of his 225 invested. No, he's got 120 of his 225 invested. So Dustin S. got King Queen. He's going to shove. Travis probably has to call any 2 cards. And we're going to be headed to a flop. All in a call from Travis H., who's got a worse queen. Queen 9. Tournament life on the line, still safe for Dustin. Travis is dead to 1 of 3 nines. Otherwise, he'll get eliminated. Can he hit his own 3-outer? Otherwise, we're about to be heads up. 4 clubs on the river is not going to do it. King Queen is going to be good. Travis H is going to be eliminated in 3rd place and $4,855 headed to him, and we are heads up. Back to Dustin, 10-7 off on the button. Traveling B says TJ has won a bunch of these dailies at WinStar. Charlie C says smash those thumbs up for our great commentary. Thank you, Charlie C. Appreciate when anybody smashes that like button. Tejas calls. Apparently Tejas has got his own set of results. The card room up north. Jack 3-7, middle pair for Dustin S. Tejas with just queen high. Dustin S bets 200K for value. But he's probably happy to take it down 2, facing a guy that's got 2-1 chip lead. Or 3-1. Bet and a call, so Tejas floats this flop. Is that another 7? 8. Not sure what's happening here. Tejas is thinking of an action. So 8 on the turn. Tejas picks up an inside straight draw as well as pair outs to the queen. 8 on the river. 7s and 8s for Dustin S. Basketball games going on in the background. Tejas bets 250. Quick call from Dustin. And Dustin's going to see the good news. Got some donations. Tejas tried to get a bluff through on the river. Tejas just had too much of the board locked up. And 119. Tejas with 7-5 suited on the button. Going to raise it to 180. Dustin S with his own ace-8 off in the big blind. Calls. 420 in the middle. Heads up. Queen 5-10, all clubs. Dustin with nut clubs. Tejas with bottom pair. Tejas ships it, 2.1 million. Dustin's like, dude, how do I fold this? I've got an overcard and nut clubs. This is a $4,000 US call if Dustin S makes this call. And he does call. He said, let's gamble, bro. Let's ship the cheddar. So they know it's a flip. They're literally flipping for 4,000 US dollars. Ace-8 versus 7-5, 4 diamonds on the turn. Dustin's got 14 outs to eliminate Tejas. 8. Dustin Rivers an 8 to eliminate Tejas. It's going to be close, like they're going to count it, but I'm being told that that is it. Tejas eliminated in second place. Valiant effort versus the World Series of Poker Circuit main event winner from last year, Dustin S. Schoonover, who has just taken down the 365 daily for 11,151 US dollars. And Tejas, not too shabby himself, $7,265. Pretty entertaining conclusion as our boy Adam takes all the chips.
This is your million, his million. This is his 500K. Two.
As Adam makes sure to get the pot right. I mean, a comeback, yeah, that literally a $4,000 shove. And Dustin, the man, did not want to chop from the get-go while everybody around him was wanting to chop, and this guy, stone cold, said no every single time.
And we're off here on the tournament final table here at TCHLIve. Sunday. Final table of our Mega Stat or 7K WPT Steps 1 freeze out. Mike Gimlet here with Lottie. Lottie's back, boys and girls. Rejoice.
Yeah, I'm probably shoving here. You want to get it in with what is probably the best hand. He's got the nut diamond draw. Now I imagine it's going in. And you don't have the diamond draw here. Maybe you check fold and your ace high was actually good. All pure is going to put out a bet, I imagine. Oh, just the 20K. Thought he was going to go a bit bigger.
Not ready to push it in yet. Leave himself 56K, it looks like here, Lottie.
Now, guy can't fold now. Like, he cannot fold whatever comes out. The diamonds, certainly he's not going to fold the diamonds. He's going to have the flush as long as All Pure's not sitting here with the boat. He's going to be good. He's going to let All Pure do the heavy lifting here. And he bets almost everything Guy has left. Guy's going to say, let's go. And now All Pure can never fold.
Don't know what he has. Maybe he has a
26 into 200. He's got, I mean, if he had a boat, he would have called by now.
Right.
So just say he doesn't have it, but he's getting infinite pot odds basically. And
I mean, if you've got a 5, if you've got a pocket pair, if you've got a jack, like you're not totally dead here.
Like he'd have to literally show you the flush, and you'd be drawing dead to not call here. King 10 offsuit. So All Pure had the open ender, and Guy was ahead the whole way. He was dominating the whole way, and he's going to get himself a double up. And I'm not a PLO specialist at all. I've read like half a book, and we get trips from Miranda with the ace-king. But Razor Pup's got the straight flush gut shot.
Oh, no.
So
this that be quality hand here. I mean, this
he's going to just flat here because Miranda could totally have the ace here. And he gets there. He gets there.
Oh, don't
now
put
it's
the king
Miranda
of clubs
who needs
out
the
there.
9
Don't
outs.
put the 9 of clubs out there. Miranda up
He's
against
going to bet it. Now, if you Razor Pup, what do you do here? Do you just flat it and give her the rope? I think, yeah, he's going to just give her the rope. And it's like, a little over half pot behind, so we can easily get this in on the river. I don't know what the river was, but Miranda's bet 25K on it.
It's
The
a deuce.
the
It's
deuce
such
of
a brick.
diamonds, and I suspect Razor Pup says all in here. He just calls.
No. He's tossed.
No, he's all in. He is all in.
He tossed in a single 25 and announced all in. So he kind of deked you there, Lottie, but that's okay.
Yeah, so we don't hear any table audio over here.
And I don't really hear anything, period. So
and we can't lip read since Razor Pup has chosen to wear a mask, as is your option. Miranda's going to call off and get the bad news.
Ah,
good game, Miranda. You had a hell of a run there.
Yeah, that's a hell of a cooler. GG. That's
Yeti
an
cooler of the
unfortunate
night.
spot to run into there for sure.
That's a spot where you go broke.
Guy could fold, I guess, but I would be.
I could see him doing that. He's probably not supposed to from the GTO standpoint, but
Wow, shots fired. He's gonna call that. I mean, it is.
yep,
Seems
he's going to call
relatively
as he
standard
should,
here.
and he's ahead.
Seven-handed. With a
He's got the
Michelob.
king. Just has to hold. Just has to hold. Can he hold? He holds.
He does.
Ace king going to do it.
255K now for the People's Champion as he casually sips an adult beverage.
Bird shoving the fives. Albert calling with his mystery hands.
Uh,
Priced in once he makes that raise.
We're probably going to have him rescan it, but it looks like we're going to put it
And
up over
Albert's
the
got
film,
the
it looks like.
nines.
Oh, nines, okay.
So Albert ahead here.
Standing up, it gets a little bit
Bird
more
needs
equity
the
when he does
fives.
that. It's just a fact. Standing up. Jackson nines and an ace on the river, and that unfortunately is going to knock out Bird.
Good game, Bird.
GG. Spun up from a short stack, went up to a big, and then it just kind of went all over the place. So Albert flexing stoically now here to second in chips, 347. Razor Pup in first, Mahesh second at that kind of 8:30 to 10.
We got
potential
Kai
starting
ripping
time.
the ace jack over. All Pure's open with the threes. And All Pure's put himself in sort of a weird spot. I imagine Albert's going to fold here. Like from the standpoint of pot odds, All Pure's basically priced himself in, but he also doesn't have a ton of chips to spare. See what he does here.
Back to him, should be a call.
He does
and
call.
It's just going to be a flip, so
That is the dream when you've got the threes.
ace jack versus threes. They tap the table. Let's get a board here from Ryan.
And the
Ace.
ace immediately.
Back
Pure's
to
going to
straight
need
for
the
threes.
He's
That's
got
one of
need a
them.
3 or a 5. 3 or a 5.
Three.
He gets
Oh,
the
no.
set, and that's going to
Wrap
do it
things
for
up.
Guy. Busting in 6th place. Good game, Guy.
GG.
Battle.
So, no worries. Long Lottie iced tea, says Nick from Yuma. Fuck yes.
And Razor Pup's got the queens up. We'll see if...
If he
yeah,
realizes any
he
king
does
X
lose
beats
to a
him
king.
here.
He does lose to a king. And he's like, do you really have a king, dude? And he does make the call. He's going to see the bad news.
Ugh. That is gross for him. Okay.
At least I'm going to call it Queens Jr.
Yeah, I've never been to New York, so that is probably one of those things I'll just have to.
Razor Pup's going to rip into the ace-queen of Kramer, gets snapped.
Kramer has a chance to double up here, Lottie.
Can the ace-queen find the hole to stay alive in this tournament? Let's find out. Queen, Jack, 10. Oh, all kinds of spiciness. He's got to fade an ace or a 9.
No,
Oh, the
no,
9,
no,
the
he's
9.
chop.
Kramer needs a
King.
king to chop. He does not get it.
Kramer.
And that's going to eliminate Kramer. He had the best of it.
Tough
He could
one.
not find the hold. Razor Pup with a king high straight. Gonna stack him and pop our bubble here. So congrats to Albert, Mahesh, All Pure, and Razor Pup for cashing this tournament and stepping up into step 2 of the WPT Steps. We'll draw. It's a split between high-low. Pair of 9s are better for high, 8 are better for low. And I find that's a pretty decent action game in the mix.
Yeah, it is. Right, Albert going to shove here for the 154K. Albert is going to be 114 over the top of Razor Pump, who maybe might convince himself he can gamble here with 2 live cards, a suited variety.
And you look at,
Well, actually, it's going to be a little bit less.
I mean, if you look at the, the pot odds he's getting, like he's priced in, and he is going to call. And he does have the chips to spare here, so this is perfectly fine. Like he can easily have 2 live cards.
Albert's standing again. He's standing again here, Lottie.
And there's
7
a 7.
pairs.
Albert needs an ace or a 10.
And it's
he
not going to
doesn't
happen.
Get there.
There
Good
is
game.
no justice.
Good game, Albert.
Good game,
I
Albert.
think he says all in, and I think All Pure says call.
Call.
And then
Call.
Razor Pup turns his hands over, and All Pure
in,
says
call.
FML. Yep, that's
Yep.
just how I drew
It's
that
just
up.
how it goes. 3-handed Ace Queen versus Ace King, a cooler of sorts, but still maybe some hope for All Pure. Got to hit a queen. Got to hit a jack.
Yeah, the jack. Yeah, the jack.
Yeah,
would
the
be
board's
the
got
gut
to
shot.
have it register. We got
Queen
it.
or
We got
jack.
it. We got it. It's a jack.
He got there.
Ace Queen.
He
All
got
Pure.
there. Ace Queen finding the suck out on the Ace King. What a game.
Unbelievable.
What a game.
What a game indeed. And that's a big double up for All Pure. Is this going to be a shove here for Mahesh? That's what it looks like. What has he got, Lottie?
He's got 8s with the 8 of spades.
Uh-oh.
And All Pure's got Ace Jack. So I suspect we're going to find ourselves flipping here.
Tower of Power there for All Pure. Ripping over the top, sir.
15 bigs. Oh, wow. He folds.
What? Razor Pup's got enough of a hand, though,
And-
to call him.
Yeah, especially if Mahesh has now bopped it several times. It's like, wait a second.
Streamlabs,
Is he
thank
running
you
that
for
hot?
subscribing. Supremely 93.
And
All right, 8s versus King 10. It's a 10. Ace Jack would have been a winner here, too.
Yeah.
And that
And,
is going to be it here from Mahesh.
Good game, Mahesh. Taking 3rd place. The $1,070 plus the step 2 seat.
Working or something, I will just leave it in the background. I might even just leave the volume off. So let's just see how many hours you can rack up, how many points you can rack up.
You got
Maybe
a
I
win
can get a
spot.
hat. I can maybe get a hat or a hoodie.
Win spot. Flop goes check, check. Razor Pup's going to take a stab at this with the mystery hands, which is undoubtedly better than All Pure's 5 high.
All Pure going for the raise. We know that he's got absolute trash. We have no idea what Razor Pup can be better than the turn with here for 40K. An unraised pot looks like this is going to be effective potentially. Michael asking, how do I get points? You get points for liking, subscribing, and just for watching. So we
Razor
got like a
Pup coming
king
along
jack
here.
or something going on here. We still have no idea what Razor Pup has.
I bet he's got a jack.
With a pair, I think would be most reasonable.
A jack that he's playing may or may not have a pair, given that it was a 1 spot. Could just be like a random jack 4. And All Pure actually does river bottom pair.
Turn his hand into a bluff.
Let's see what Razor Pup's got here. If you gave me one guess, I would guess he has an 8, and he calls.
Jack 8.
He says, I've got a 5. And he says,
No, I've got king.
I've
3,
got a
weak
king. King 3, okay.
Yeah, I don't know
Turn
if I
top
bet
pair.
that size if it's naked jack would, but I think it's reasonable. Check flop and then bet turn. Sometimes it's simple
Yeah.
as that.
Incentive to watch as it is. Give that a watch Wednesday, and hopefully run good. Hopefully put on a good show for you guys. And Razor Pup coming in with the raise, I think. The 4-2 suited. And All Pure defense with the Jack 5 off. And we get jacks for All Pure. Just a couple of backdoors for Razor Pup. Trip jacks for All Pure. He won't be going anywhere. Yeah, rolling a 50 is gross on this thing. Like, that's like bubbling. That's like bubbling the dice roll.
Ugh.
Razor Pup puts in that C-bet. Wolpier is deciding how to proceed here.
Probably check raise.
He's
Turn.
going to call. I love this call. Just trap him. Just trap him. Let him bet again. King on the turn. It's like, please, Razor Pup, I hope you just hit an overcard.
Yeah, just hit. We have any part of it. We'll check
Check,
it back.
check.
Looking to try to catch up in any way. We'll not be able to.
Eight of spades, River.
Bet 100,000.
And now Wolpier's going to go ahead and put out the bet. And, yeah, there's going to be a fold.
Yep, a winner there. It's some chips back to all pure. But we're going to get a limp here by Mr. All Pure, the Queen 7 suited. Razor Pup here with King 8 offsuit.
I promise you I'm not a paid
Offshoot.
show.
This would be like, I feel like I was saying it like one of those guys in Ricky Bobby. Coming at you like a spider, like a chip. All right, we got second pair. We got a flush draw for All Pure.
Diamonds, something for everyone.
See, does Razor Pup try to catch? We'll see. Okay, one check, check, flop. So, I mean, they has to encounter some situations where maybe All Pure would check back.
And Wolpier gets there on the river. I suspect Razor Pup waves the white flag here.
Does it make it look like enough of a bluff that Razor Pup thinks it's a hand that he can snap off his opponent with? Good bet here by All Pure.
He gets paid. Wolpier to the lead.
Is two pair here for Razor Pup. All Pure betting here on the button.
And is Razor Pup going to stick it in there? Wolpier not going to have a hand that can put any more money in there.
So Razor Pup going with a shove. It is going to be an insta-fold.
Yeah.
All right,
9-6
Bob
for
wanting
Razor
an
Pup.
Irish
He's
check.
going to take his stands. Wolpier's got the Queen 10. He is ahead if he hits the call button here.
Call.
Call. He
Call.
calls.
Call.
Can Queen 10 hold to take this tournament down?
Yeah,
Let's see.
Razor Pup's got a 6-9 suited, but
The flop.
no,
Just the back door for him.
nothing.
And the
nothing.
4.
Gonna dodge 6 or 9.
9 to a 6.
It's over.
And that's it.
It's
Wolpier.
over.
Wolpier takes it down. Congratulations,
You
Wolpier.
are the winner, Chris. Good
Winning.
game, Razor Pup. Great battle. That is going to do it here for us. TCH Live. William Lottie, super producer Carolyn. Good night, y'all.
Have a great night.
Dabble.